Credit Clear was created because we felt there must be a better way when dealing with customers around outstanding, all the issues we have, outstanding bills or outstanding insurance issues. There's got to be a way to have a better experience around that. And so my team's digital team, and so we're all about digital customer engagement and giving customers the opportunity just to deal with that matter on their phone at their own convenience without all the embarrassment that can happen in dealing with these kinds of things.
Downsizer is a unique blend of a financial instrument and digital technology and a data service that allows homeowners with enough equity in their current dwelling to buy their next property with zero cash deposit.
FreightSafe is a third-party claims manager. We work either directly with large transport companies or with insurers, and we manage claims associated with goods that are lost or damaged in transit. So if you buy something online and it goes missing, we're probably the party at the end of the line who's dealing with a claim for those lost or damaged goods.
Yeah, so Honey Insurance is the first insurance company in Australia that gives away free tech, free services to actually reduce risk for people. So the big idea we have is, what if you could reduce the price of home insurance every single year because you reduce risk for people, as opposed to the cost of insurance going up every year?
KOBA Insurance is a pay-per-kilometer car insurance business. So we are disrupting the car insurance industry. So for people that want to get car insurance with us, it's predominantly for people who are low usage, so drive under maybe 10,000 kilometers a year. You pay a small amount up front, and then you end up paying per kilometer, right? So you just pay a couple of cents per every K that you drive.
uBind is an Insurtech platform. We provide the technology to distribute insurance and sell at scale. And we also provide the tools to manage and refine and optimize insurance operations. And that might be for, we've got quite a few different segments. So that might be for underwriting agencies, insurers, brokerages, and other Insurtech startups that we help launch.
Butter is an Insurtech startup, obviously. We are an embedded micro insurance startup. So we're looking to embed insurance into checkout flows and protect just the moments and the things that matter. So really scaling down from the old traditional contents insurance policy that protects everything to just protect those things that really matter and people really care about and have an impact on people's lives.
We talk about creating insurance built for your customers, okay? So what that means is that we partner with very large organizations. So in Australia, that includes Medibank, Bupa, Telstra, and others. And we deliver general insurance products like car, home, and travel insurance via personalized, seamless insurance experiences from quote to claim for their customers. That's what we do.
Yeah, I reckon there's two waves we're in and coming through. There's this automation, digitization wave, which I think we're very well progressed in. Next one's got to be AI. We're all talking about ChatGPT, etc., but the next wave has got to be AI through all industries, but particularly in the Insurtech space.
Personally, I think in every industry in tech, everybody's looking at ChatGPT, which is like the next evolution of the AI wave that people were talking about years ago. Understanding what that means to insurance models, I think, is still early. But I would also say that sometimes we always look at the glamorous thing. Insurtech trends for me may be cyber insurance, just looking after all of your valued assets, because we're under increased threat all the time.
Yeah, listen, I think technology will obviously keep pushing the boundaries of how parties do things and how outcomes are achieved. But really what we think is going to happen in the Insurtech landscape is that the big end of town, the insurers are going to be partnering much, much more closely with, if we call them startups, or the smaller end of town. We're seeing a lot of it already, and those dialogues, which were difficult to have 2 or 3 years ago, are much more natural today. We're being approached often, and we think there'll be much more collaboration between the startup part of the sector and the incumbents.
I think that we'll continue to see more specialists, is my guess. I mean, Honey is an example of that, but I think it's very hard to wow a customer and be truly innovative, world-class if you're a generalist. And I think that's been proven out in many industries. So I think whether it's cyber or motor or pet insurance or small business, I think you're going to start to see more and more specialists that are kind of carving out a piece and really figuring out distribution and novel customer experiences and how to use data properly. I just think it's very tough to do that across, be everything to everybody, which is largely how the industry has worked in the past.
We at KOBA, we're continuing to push the boundaries. I think we started, we started in market just over 2 years ago, selling paper kilometer car insurance. Over the next 12 months, we plan to release product 3, product 4, and product 5. I won't drop too many hints too soon, other than they're coming soon. But look, I think it's nothing new. I think the embedded space and the digitization of insurance as a whole is something that's big and that's coming. It's a relatively, within retail insurance, so pet, car, home, it's a relatively straightforward purchase, right? And so the ability to get it with other products, with when you buy your car, when you get a loan, when you buy your pet, the way that distribution is going to change over the next 2 to 3 years is going to be fast, and it's going to be very customer centric.
So obviously AI is a big area, and for us, using these chatbots that are trained on policy wording to help customers, really understand the policy wording. Some of them are written quite, they're very hard to understand, and you need a broker typically. So yeah, we're exploring that space and building some nice chatbots.
I mean, we're a bit biased, but I do think that micro embedded insurance will you will be seeing a lot more of it. Embedded insurance has kind of been on the horizon for a while, but really narrowing down into those micro things, whether that's, parametric travel insurance or what we're doing, which is, single item retail insurance. I think people are more excited about those kind of bespoke insurance offerings instead of kind of, paying for everything, including the kitchen sink. So that's what we think anyway.
Well, I'm sure everyone will say AI and GPT-4.
How'd you know?
We're using that already, and that's part of what we've done from the very beginning. What we see more and more of, and I expect to continue to become more prevalent, are what we call signature embedded experiences. So embedded insurance is not a new term, but what we see and what we can deliver for our partners are innovative sort of one-click experiences that help brands exceed expectations with their customers. So that might be, for example, automatically pre-authorizing your lettings agent to manage your home insurance claims on your behalf, or integrated billing that enables you to pay for insurance alongside your broadband without having to do anything else. So making things very simple for customers, being where they want, and enabling that with just a few clicks.